Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another unboxing episode. Not sure how long this one is going to take to film, but hopefully we'll have some pretty decent models to unbox in this video. We're going to start it off with a pretty high note. This is actually not a 1/400 scale model. It's actually a 1/200, hopefully. Gemini200 model that I was actually really hoping to get for a while, and now that Gemini just actually released another version of the aircraft that I wanted to get in this scale, and when they did, I was like, I definitely need to buy this. So ordered it earlier this week and it came in yesterday, and just now I'm getting the chance to open it. So this is from Geminijets, and it is just one model. Okay, there we go. Even though it is a 1/200 model, you can tell it is pretty small, which should hint at the type of aircraft it is. And if you know anything, no, actually I don't think you have any other hints, but it's a fairly small aircraft in real life, so hence the box is what you would normally get for like a 1/400 scale wide body, like a 777 or something. So there is the invoice, and let's see if I can do it one-handed. I think I can, yes. Ooh, nice. This is actually my second Gemini200 model. Let's see who we got. One second. Yes, here we go. Alright, well actually let me take it out of the wrapping. Kind of neat how they have this like plastic wrap around it. That's cool. Alright. So here she is, the Gemini200 American Eagle Embraer 145. So if you don't know me, I grew up and I still live in, well I didn't always live here, but I live in Champaign, Illinois, which is a medium-sized town in central Illinois. It's a university town, so we're big because of the University of Illinois flagship campus, which is where I go to school actually. Growing up here, this was the plane that I always saw. I still see it all the time, and I've been on a lot of these. So some people, they grew up with MD-80s and 747s or whatever. I grew up with this, the Embraer 145. So I can't find the 1/200 scale like old livery because that's extremely rare. But thankfully, Geminijets came out with this recently, and this is the Piedmont Airlines one. Unfortunately, this particular plane is retired now, 603 KC. I actually unboxed the 1/400 scale version of this aircraft in the previous episode, so it's cool to have the 200 and the 400 scale. So let's open this up. 3-piece stand there. First time seeing one of these. And there she is. Wow. This is my first time, ever having one of these like 1/200 regional jets. So it's a first time for everything. Wow, that's pretty cool. Alright, wow, okay then. That looks really good. As far as the color goes, it might be a bit dark, but still, wow. Blown away. Look at the 3D lights and everything, that's so dope. I love it. And I'll save the stand, that's too much time waster, but that's really cool. Alright, so there we go, guys. That's the American 145 and 1/200 scale. So happy to have this after flying on it so many times. That's it for this segment. See you for the next model. Alright, how's it going, everybody? Shooting this about a week or two later back at the college apartment. Just received another model. This one's kind of random. I just saw it on Waffle Collectibles one day and was like, that looks pretty cool. I would really like to have this model again. So yeah, it's a fairly random model. It was about $46 in total plus including shipping. So it is another 777, but not a new airline for me. It's an airline that I have a couple of models of. So let's get this open. I can't do this one-handed, so let me just set the camera down and pick it back up once the model's out the box. All right, so here we have it. This is the Geminijets British Airways Boeing 777-200ER. This is one of the older releases, obviously. It's a 2008 release. I used to have the 2013 release, GYMMP, but I Got rid of it, I think 2015 or I think it was 2015, I think. But yeah, ever since then though, I've really wanted to get one of these models, one of the British 222 models again, and was able to find this on Waffle Collectibles in the collection sale. So this is the 2008 release. Registration is GYMMO. So yeah, it's a, what is that, 14-year-old model. And there we go. Not a model that I planned on buying, but when I saw it, I was like, sure, why not? So this is my currently my fourth British Airways model in the fleet, since I have a 777-300ER, the 787-8, and the 747-400. And because it is a 2008 release, they still have the little nose plastic covering that Geminijets used to do. I really liked pulling this off. It was always so satisfying to do back, you know, when they used to do it. They don't anymore, sadly, but back when they did, I really liked pulling the cover off. It was really good. Where do I put this? So here we go. Really happy to have this. It's a great looking model. I love the British Airways livery. It's one of my favorite ones out there, especially on the 777. It looks so nice. And everything looks good. What I'm looking at, the engines are all fine, the landing gear as well. Everything looks perfectly good. So yeah, I mean, nothing really wrong with it. I mean, there are some, now that I'm looking at it, there is one little paint scuff there, or not really a paint scuff, but like some mark, which I'm assuming can be removed pretty easy. I can probably get rid of that by scrubbing it, not scrubbing it, but just by, you know, going over with like a paper towel or something. It'll probably come off really easily. And there we go, there's the other side. Looks fairly all right. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. But then again, I really haven't taken a good look at it. Just the camera has, but I haven't. But overall, there we go, there it is. So great model, looks really, you know, I'm really happy to have it. And that does it for this segment. I'll see you all for the next segment, which should be some pre-orders that we got coming in. I have quite a few of those, unfortunately, for my wallet, but you know, I'll see you in the next shot. All right, everybody, so here we are a couple weeks later. My Geminijets March releases just came in earlier today. I ordered these from Diecast Jets, so of course, you know, naturally they came a little earlier than the time when everybody else is about to get them, so I got these just a few hours ago. I ordered two 1/400 scales and one 200 scale, so naturally the box is slightly bigger than what it normally be. So the box is already open. I opened it just to save time, but I have not opened up any of the actual planes. So let's get started here. The first one, Breeze Airways Embraer 195, first ever Breeze Airways model in 400 scale, which is really nice looking from the get-go. I mean, the color looks great. I've never seen Breeze, well, I have actually. I've seen their A220 at New Orleans back in December. I have not seen their 195 as far as, or was it their A220? I can't remember. I think it actually was their E190 now that I think about it, because I don't think the A220 was in service back then. But I have seen Breeze Airways at New Orleans before, but not good enough look to judge if the color is right. It looks fine to me, but some people say it's too light. I don't know. That's that one. Next one here, we have the American Eagle Embraer 170 in the retro livery. Had to get this one, of course. My childhood livery. Reincarnated, I guess you could say. So that's the other one. And the biggest one of them all, this one I am most excited about. The Gemini200 American 757-200 in the chrome livery. So yeah, let's put these all on the table and get them unboxed. All right, so here we go. We have our three models here. I'll go ahead and unbox the Breeze first, why not? I'll do the 75 last. So let's get this open. I'll actually open up both 1/400s now that I'm at it. Okay, not bad. First glance, they don't look that bad. Here's the Breeze E195. This is my first 195. Not many 195s actually left, or, you know, in general, there weren't many E195s out there. I know Azul had some. They still have some down in Brazil. Flybe had a few. I think they sold them. And I don't know where Breeze Airways got these. They might have gotten them from Azul because the CEO of Breeze Airways, David Neilman, he also has he's the CEO of Azul as well. They're all in the same sort of group, I guess you could say. But yeah, this model looks fantastic. Aside from the thick nose gear doors, tires, not doors, tires. This was the same issue on the recent American E175 release. So, yeah, okay, never mind, that looks pretty bad. The model is tilting to one side, you can see that. So that's pretty noticeable when you look at it head on. Otherwise, you know, it looks fine with regards to the color and whatnot. I like it. It doesn't look bad to me. I think it's a great looking plane. Happy to have it. New airline for the collection. Oh, look at that. There's the underbelly with the Breeze logo. And yeah, that's that. Here's the retro E170. This one I'm also very excited to have in the collection. So there we go. I really like how they have the RJ, the regional jet titles there. That was very classic to that was a feature of the old E140s and E135s and whatnot. They had that small sticker there. Sorry about my hands, it's a very small plane. But yeah, it's cool to see that they have it on the updated, or not updated, but on the retro jet. And yeah, it looks brilliant. I haven't seen it in person, sadly, which is weird considering it's based in Chicago. And you know, I've only been to Chicago like twice, the airport, O'Hare, twice since the livery got rolled out. But I have not had the time to go spotting and see it. But that looks fantastic. Look at the gear doors, and yeah, this looks really good. Even okay, well, never mind, I spoke too soon. The nose gear is bent, a little bit twisted, and that main gear back there is a bit weird as well, but I think that's just the tires. Otherwise, it looks perfectly good to me. Happy to have this one for sure. All right, so I will set these in the back here. Let's put these here. And now here's the moment the moment I've been waiting for, I should say. The Gemini200 American 752 chrome livery. I haven't gotten one of these. I don't collect 200 that much unless it's like a plane that is like special to me, then I would buy it. So this is my first time ever using the flap, the look inside thing that the 200's have. That's really cool. Look at that. Wow. And then here's some info on the 7.5 there, but that's irrelevant for this video. Here's the back. I like how it says 2021 release, even though it's well into 2022. Let me check if it says that on the 400's as well. Yeah, it does. That's pretty funny. 2021, that's hilarious. Gemini always does this. Whenever the new year comes around, they don't change the year on their boxes until like late into the year. I've always noticed that. I don't know why. It's a thing, but anyway. Look at that. Ooh, that looks nice. All right, let me get this out real quick. Dude, this is crazy. Look how let me actually turn the light on. I don't know if that'll do any justice, but that is, look at the chrome finish on that thing, dude. Wow, that is incredible. Got the landing gear there, which I won't put on in this video, in this segment, but I'll just show you guys the model as it is without the gear. Here's the stand. There we go. And let's get it out. Let's see if I can do this. Oh, I don't want to ruin the chrome paint. Okay, this is gonna be kind of hard. Okay, there we go. Man, that's crazy. All right, that's crazy good. Let's put this on the stand real quick so I can admire it. so you guys can admire it a little more. Okay, that's, oh no, I thought the stand hole was way too big, but I didn't notice the little gel insert there. Okay, wow. I'm at a loss for words. I mean, this thing, I've always wanted to have an American 757 old livery and 200 scale. I have two of them and one 400, but I mean, you can't really admire the true glory of this thing on a 400 scale model. The 200, this is where it's at. Wow, this is crazy. I don't know, man. This is just awesome. I mean, I grew up with this livery, of course, as many of you did. And the last time I flew an American Chrome 757 was in 2017 from St. Thomas to Charlotte, which is one of the most random routes and the most unlikely route you could ever fly this plane on, because Charlotte was a former US Airways hub. But somehow I was able to luck out both ways, Charlotte, St. Thomas, and St. Thomas to Charlotte, both ways. I got the same exact Chrome 757, 678 Alpha November. This one is 657 Alpha Mike, if you can see the reg there. So sadly, not the one I flew on. I've never seen this plane either. This plane was retired a long time ago, a few years, I should say. Like maybe, if I had to guess, maybe 2015, 2016, it was retired. Maybe earlier, because Americans started retiring these like 2014 earliest. Maybe even earlier than that, I don't know. But with the advent of the 737s, they started really, really slowly phasing them out, and then they were supposed to stay in the fleet for a good while longer, you know, after they got repainted and stuff, but then pandemic came and then they just took them all out to the desert and retired them, sadly, which is, you know, I really like this plane, dude, the American 757. This is just such a cool plane. I've been on a few of these in my life, and it's just awesome to have this thing. Oh man, so that's it for this segment. I have a few more pre-orders coming in from NG Models and Aviation 400, so hopefully I'll see you in a few days or weeks, and we'll open those models up when they get here. All right, thanks, and see you then. All right, everybody, so I'm just gonna go ahead and end this video here. It's been actually a while since the last clip, I think, when you saw the American 7.5 and the two regional jets getting unboxed. It's been a little over a month since I recorded that. The reason I was waiting so long is because I have actually two or three more models on order, and they're taking forever to show up. So I thought I might as well just end this video here, because I don't want these clips sitting on my phone for too long and taking up a bunch of you know, extra space. So just thought I'd conclude this video, get it uploaded, so I have some free space on my phone that I otherwise would need for other videos to record. But yeah, this video was not as impressive as as previous first impression unboxing episodes, but I thought it was pretty fun nonetheless. Two 1-200 models. I don't collect 1-200s that much, as you all know, but these were really fun to unbox, and then these three models were also pretty cool. So I have one Aviation 400, I think, on pre-order, the Aviation 400 Etihad 777, and I have the NG Models American 737-800 in the standard livery with the new livery winglets, and the NG Models United 777 Starlines. Those are all three that I was planning to include in this video, but they're just taking forever. That's not the retailer's fault, it's just the guy. Actually, let me just say this, the dude who, I'm buying all three from, I bought all three from Midwest Model Store, but as for the Aviation 400s, the supplier was taking forever to ship them to Midwest Model Store, so he's waiting on a new supplier to send him the models. NG Models, as far as the 737s go, I don't know. Actually, I bought my NG American 737 with my Aviation 400, so until the Aviation 400 gets in, I can't get the American 738, so I'm waiting for those two to come in. The NG United 777 is a more recent release, so it's going to come out probably within the next week or two, and then whenever that video comes out, we'll find out in the future. But yeah, it's been maybe a month and a half since I recorded the last segment of this video. I'm already on summer break now. Today's my second day of summer vacation. I just got done with finals a few days ago, ending my first year in college, so pretty awesome there. But that's not to discuss in this video, that's for some other time, I guess. But yeah, let's just show you guys the models again. American 757-200 by Geminijets, 200 scale, freaking amazing model. and then the Gemini200 American Embraer 145, Geminijets American E170 in the retro livery, the Breeze E195, and the British Airways 777-200 ER. So those 5 we all saw getting unboxed in this video. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. And I'll end it here. Thanks again, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.